Okay. Hi, everyone. Welcome back from spring break. I hope you had a relaxing and peaceful week off. Quick message, this is now the second time that I am recording this video because the first time it deleted. We're going to do this again. So I want to say a couple of things about this new unit that we're in. It's easier to give this message by video than to try and write it all out for you. So we are going to spend the next 4 weeks or so in a poetry unit, which I'm really excited about. I personally really love poetry. I read a lot of poetry. I even write a little bit of poetry. And I thought it would be really nice to share this with you. I know poetry can kind of be scary, and some of you are probably like, no, I don't want to do this. But my hope is that through this process, I'm going to show you that poetry is really beautiful and really enjoyable and fun, and that there's a lot that we can get out of it. So the way that this is kind of going to work and look is that over the next 4 weeks, you're going to read and analyze 8 or 9 poems that I have picked out for us that I really love, and I'm going to make videos for each one guiding you through the analysis of those poems. And then in addition, you're going to do some fun creative free writes. These are more than the journal prompts. They will take longer. They're a little bit more in depth, but they're still going to be like free writes. So you won't get graded necessarily on how good they are, but that you're doing them. And then we're also going to do a little project as well, but I will make a video about that later. So thank you for watching this video. Thank you for being here. My hope is that at this point you have physical copies of at least the poems. So I had printed off all of them for you at school for you to pick up. So if you haven't done that and you're able to, you might want to stop and go pick up all of your work at school first. It's going to make it a lot easier because I'm going to ask you to annotate these poems. If you have a printer at home and you can print these yourself, you could do that too. On our Canvas module for poetry, there is a link that has all of the poems in there for you to print yourself if you want to. I also made a copy and put it on a Google Doc in case you're like, I can't get to school, I can't print this, I need to do it online. You can annotate the poem on a Google Doc and turn that in as your assignment. But I really would prefer that you had this on paper. So the poem that we're going to start with today is called Hope is the Thing with Feathers by Emily Dickinson. I have my paper copy of it here. It has some highlights. Ignore them for now because I already did this once and I'm doing it again. And then the other thing that you'll need either on Canvas or the paper version that I put in your packet to go home with you is the Poetry Annotation and Analysis Guide. So this is the other piece of the assignment. I'm going to go through each piece with you. I'm going to do a lot of the analysis kind of with and for you, especially in the beginning. And then this is actually the assignment that we're going to do for each of the poems we read. It's not going to change. So once you get used to this format, you'll know that this is what we're going to do each time. And it'll get easier and you'll need my help less and less. But in the beginning, the first couple times, I'll do it with you really closely.